Hey, what's up, YouTube? Happy Tuesday. So I'm just doing a quick one today. I'm on my way to the range and had about 15 minutes to spare. So here we go. Since it's Tuesday, I thought I would do a review on a Tonto knife, right? For Tonto Tuesday. What we have here is the Midgard's family Little Viking. And this is not little by any stretch of the means. These are somewhat available. So there was only a limited run of 200 of these. I got number 59, and I did have to search for this for the last 2 months, and I finally found one pop up on eBay of all places. Now, I still see the first one, which is the Viking, which actually dwarfs this knife. This being, about 8 inches overall with a blade of about, we'll say about 3.5, with a cutting area of about almost just under 3.5. I really like this knife, guys. I looked on the secondary market for this thing for like 2 months. And when I say I really looked, I mean, I would look every day, like in the morning, drinking the coffee, right? Midgard family, Little Viking, right? And just look up everything that came up. And I found a couple of them, but when they say it's too good to be true, it probably, isn't. So I went ahead and passed on those. But then this guy came up, and I had bought a knife from this seller once before, so I knew he was a pretty stand-up guy. But anyways, yeah, you can find these every once in a while. I just love this knife. Look at that frag pattern, right? And there's a difference between frag and checkered. Some guys do checkering and call it frag. Frag is when it sort of has that, the beveled look, right? Like beveled squares. Checkering is more like on like this Hinder XM18. This is supposed to be a monkey's edge frag pattern. That's checkering. There's nothing beveled about those squares whatsoever. I still learning to like this knife. Anyways, so here, quick size comparison. Right, tip of blade, about the same size. Anyways, I'm starting to like this knife, guys. I've been carrying it the last few days. But anyways, one more quick size comparison next to the Spyderco Paramilitary 3, right? It's not that it's a big footprint of a knife. I mean, the blade is massively wide. It's that it's thick, real thick. Look at the difference, guys. This Paramilitary 2 is 1 scale and the back spacer. So this is a fat daddy, right? So anyways, real quick, you know how we do it at the Brass Brigade? We have our possible 40-point scoring system. So when these are new, they're $380 to $400. I paid more, like a lot more. I paid $600. I'm just going to tell you guys what I paid for it. I paid $599. Came out to about $640 with tax, shipping, all that jazz. So, but I wanted it. They're from Germany. There was only 200 made. So anyways, but normally they're $380 to $400. They come with this, little pleather, fake leather case with this super cheesy insert with like this German chick on it, right? Looking all vicious. Yeah, so that's what you get. So anyways, here it is. The Midgard family Little Viking got 38 out of 40. Comfort carry. This is a very comfortable knife, but it's not a 10. It's comfortable. It does have a front finger choil, right? But it's just not, with the normal grip, I can get my hand on it completely and have room for a whole other finger, right? I wear about a size medium, large gloves in latex. So there you have it. Yeah, comfort carry, it's a 9. I heard a lot of guys complain about the pocket clip, that it's very stiff. And it is sometimes a little hard to get over, like if I'm wearing Vertex Delta stretch pants. They're just, kind of low key, kind of shooter pants, I guess, similar to 511s. But I don't mind the stiffness of it because this is a very heavy knife. So I want a strong clip to combat like how heavy this bad boy is. How heavy is it? I have no fucking idea. I forgot to look before this review, to be honest. But anyways, just look up Midgard family Little Viking and you can get all the specs, right? It does run on bearings, right? It does have a steel lock bar insert, right? With an over-traveled chingadera in there. It is not milled on the inside. Very beefy. Very, I guess this would be a overbuilt knife. Look at that blade. How fucking gnarly is that? Watch. Look at that. It's like 3 of these, right? Anyways, yeah, Comfort Carry 9, build finish a 10. For a production knife, now, these are from Germany. The parts are built, from what I understand, in like China somewhere. But you know what? I mean, let's just pretend like we don't know where it's built. Look at that thing. Look at how smooth and how even Steven everything is. Look at that back spacer. Look at this thing. Look at it. Just fucking look at it, right? Look at that nice, like, kind of like, almost like a polished / tumbled blade. Minimal branding on it. I mean, there's some branding, but it's not like, you know, obnoxious. The only thing that's a miss is that. I mean, it's still a 10, but I could have went without that little branding hit right there. It's still a 10 though. I mean, this is it. This is it. I mean, look at how smooth the blade and the front finger choil with the scales. Look at that. It's fucking perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love the jimping. Oh, this thing is, watch this. You want to see the action? What? Right? You just sort of throw it out. And then, so I guess in Germany, you're not allowed to have one-handed opening knives. That's why the fuller, you don't have much of a grip. There's no lip on it, so your finger sort of slides off. But with this knife, what I found, to open it, I just sort of flick it, watch. Kind of hold it. Boom. Baby. Right? Build finish a 10. Price value, absolutely a 10. This is like the gold standard, right? $380 to $400 for this level of craftsmanship. Dude, just look at this thing, right? Look at that. Look how clean this thing is. Even the stupid lanyard hole is dialed in, right? For hardware, I think you need 2 tools to break down this knife, something for the pivot, and then you got, you know, your scale hardware like the lock bar insert, you know, the pocket clip, but only 2. Doesn't take 4 like some knives. Hinder. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, so price value is absolutely a 10. Fucking A. This is, I mean, one thing someone pointed out to me when I told them about this knife, they're like, oh, dude, how could you pay that much money for a knife with D2? Last time I checked, people were paying thousands of dollars for Medfords with D2 steel, so, you know, there's that. And there's different levels of D2 from what I understand. You know, you got your super cheap bogus D2, and then you have some pretty high-end D2. Now, I am not some fucking metallurgist guy, right? Like, I'm not no fucking scientist guy. But, so what? I mean, I'm sure if enough people complain, the next model will be like S35VN or fucking 3V or whatever, right? M390, whatever. But, yeah, cool factor got a 9. The only reason why this did not get a 10 is because it's super fucking cool. And it's almost a 10, but it's just like, it's hard to give a knife that I like this much a 10 because not everyone's going to like the same thing. And I know that. So I just gave it a 9 because it is very cool. Like cool enough for me to look for every day for the last couple months till I found one. It's just not quite a 10, guys. This thing got an overall score of 38. Pretty fucking good. Hey guys, like my channel, man. Subscribe. You know what, guys? I'm not here to offend anyone. I'm just here to fucking give my opinion on knives and what I think of them. Hey guys, you know the deal. Stay safe, shoot straight. Yeah.